Welcome to this week's Construction Bulletin on Africa, brought to you by Construction Review, Africa's leading construction journal. I'm Eric Maingi. In this week's news, Libya lays foundation stone for 650 megawatt power plant, while a waste-to-energy plant to come up in Addis Ababa at a cost of $120 million. Development of Jeffreys Bay wind farm commences, and South Sudan's pipeline construction to begin in October. Internationally, $17 billion Kai Tak development in Hong Kong, and the Czech high-speed link to be constructed. Welcome. Now we begin our bulletin in Libya, where Libya's Ministry of Energy is constructing a solar photovoltaic plant in southern Libya. And the Secretary for the Ministry, Dr. Mohamed Al, said it would be an excellent opportunity to experiment with new technology and to create jobs for young men in the region. He explained that the new power station will have a capacity for 650 megawatts. It will supply a large portion of the country's southern region with its power needs and enhance its entire network capabilities. He added that this station is considered a major achievement in this electricity sector and within the ministry's plan to develop energy sources in the southern region of Libya. All of Libya's electricity has until now been supplied by fossil fuels. Most of its power stations were originally oil-fired, with some having been converted to natural gas. Now on to Ethiopia, where a 50 megawatt waste-to-energy plant is to be constructed in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia's capital, following the signing of a contract by the Ethiopian Electric Power Corporation and waste-to-energy developer Cambridge Industries. The plant will cost an estimated $120 million, and Cambridge Industries says it is conducting detailed feasibility studies throughout Ethiopia to recommend future projects in various cities, including Dire, Dawa, Adama, Mekele, Gonda, Beha, Dar, Hawassa, and Jimma. The company says that both effective power generation and waste management are among the principal challenges faced throughout Africa, particularly in its rapidly urbanizing cities. The 50 megawatt waste-to-energy plant will be located in Repe and will provide some 100 skilled jobs in the area. Now on to the south. Workers officially started on the 138 megawatt Jeffreys Bay wind farm in the Eastern Cape, South Africa. It is the second largest wind project to have advanced through the first bidding round under South Africa's competitive Renewable Energy Independent Power Producer Program. This is also the first wind farm to be constructed in Kruger, with several others in the pipeline. The Jeffreys Bay project, which spans 3,700 hectares and 8 farms between the towns of Jeffreys Bay and Humansdorf in the Kruger local municipality district, will involve the deployment of 60 Siemens SWT 2.3 megawatt wind turbines, with each having a rotor diameter of 101 meters. The wind farm is also within close proximity to a 132 kilovolt Eskom transmission line and is therefore expected to begin supplying energy to the national grid by mid-2014. Now in South Sudan, construction of a pipeline to carry South Sudan's crude oil from oil fields in the landlocked country to an export terminal will finally begin later this year, according to the Ministry of Petroleum and Mining. This was announced during a briefing by the Petroleum and Mining Minister, Stephen Dow, and senior executives from his ministry, held for top officials of the ruling SPLM General Secretariat to enlighten them about the status of the country's oil industry. In September 2012, South Sudan signed an intergovernmental agreement with Ethiopia and Djibouti to create a mechanism for the construction of a pipeline through their countries. South Sudan also expects to sign a similar IGA with Kenya, which would allow the construction of a pipeline to the Kenyan port of Lamu. Now internationally, following Hong Kong's $35 million cleanup of Kai Tak Airport, for those of you who have reached that far, and its location to Czech Lapkok Island, a comprehensive plan was formulated to develop the rehabilitated land nearby Victoria Harbour. When complete, the project will sit on 790 acres of land, take 12 years of work, and cost a total of $16.76 billion. The aim of the multifaceted project is to take what has become an abandoned area of Hong Kong and turn it into a high-quality residential and business district with large open space parks and hospitals, thus providing a living environment in Hong Kong. Also incorporated into the project is a plan to make Hong Kong the regional hub of world-class cruise shipping. In 2013, the first berth of the cruise terminal and runway park will be completed and public rental housing will be finished. Between 2013 and 2019, a second berth of the cruise terminal and tourism node will be added. The shut-in to Central Subway link will be completed, and finally, the Metro Park and access to roads will be finished. Now, after 8 years of postponements, it is being reported that a high-speed rail link between Kladno and Prague Ruzhny Airport in the Czech Republic will be constructed this year, or in 2014 at the very latest. Research company PMR said that the Railway Infrastructure Administration in the Czech Republic was now planning to begin the construction project, which suffered postponements as a result of arguments over the impact of the railway on the environment. The Kladno to Ruzhin rail link will be 20 kilometers long and is expected to be built on an existing line. The total cost is put at some 312 million euros. Part of the work will also involve the renovation of the platform in the railway station in Prague. PMR said that the absence of sufficient funding has forced the company to divide the construction of the high-speed rail routes into two parts, one from Prague to the Ruzhny Airport and the second linking Ruzhny Airport to Kladno. Thanks for choosing to watch Construction Review. That's all we had for you today. For more news, digital version of our print edition, directory and much more on the construction industry, make sure to take a visit at constructionreviewonline.com. Until next week, I'm Eric.